So, welcome, lovelies. Thank you for tuning in. Where's Karen gone? Oh, you are still
I
there.
am, I am here. I am. I'm ha so that you let you know, I'm having fun and games. We've had a power cut, so I'm on mobile data and on battery power.
Yeah,
So
that's happened a few times for you recently, hasn't it?
up here it has, yeah,
Hmm. Mm.
yeah. So I don't know what's going on. As you say, maybe it's the moon this time, but it happened last week when I wasn't here. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right. I hope it's not a
yeah.
sign of things to come. Anywho,
Well, if it is, we have got a generator, so we're going to charge that up if the phones go out.
right, good idea. Yes, you are quite prepared there, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Yes.
So, how do I present this? Go up there. Do you click on present and does that?
You do. You go on there. Gosh, this is the learning curve, isn't it, Deb? There you
Yeah,
go.
I haven't used Gamma much, a little bit, not much. So, yes, we'd love to talk to you guys about the next evolution of food and frequencies and just have a bit of a chat with you guys on how you're finding food and frequencies right now in general. And we'd like to sort of share our vision of how we think things could change a bit and see if it resonates and see if you guys feel in alignment with that. If that sounds good. Did you want to add anything to that, Karen?
No, not
Okay.
really. I think, you carry on and I'll pipe in if I feel like I need to do.
So, yeah, we're wanting to create space for deeper transformation together. Um, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal for all of us in food and frequencies. And we're not quite sure if we're hitting the mark. So I guess we wanted to get a bit of an idea from you guys if you're feeling that. Um, and is this the next slide? I think it is. Yes, it is. So we just wanted to sort of start by you know, recollecting what we have been doing and celebrate a bit what we've been doing so far and what we've been getting right. I'm not quite sure why that's not switching. There we go. So, what we have built is great community, especially with those of us that turn up regularly and have gotten to gotten to know each other quite well. We're quite tight. We've got quite good community and connection here and all of us are very much still on that path of wanting to take back our health. Um, and so we've shown up consistently over the last year and a half and we've shared our journeys and our wins and our struggles and everyone who's here and more who aren't here tonight but I'm sure will watch this have absolutely made food and frequencies what it is today. So I think we've been doing really well and hopefully you guys all agree. Feel free to pipe up.
Yeah, I think when we first had our vision of food and frequencies, it has, even in the short space of time we've been doing it, it's evolved quite a lot. And so, and we've learned quite a lot from everyone here. And I've spoken to a few of you lovely ladies who are on the call and also others. So I've been fortunate enough to meet people when I've been on the road. And I know Deb has too. And so we've had a chance to really find out what people are wanting, what we haven't been providing. And we've realized that when we set off to do the 6 month challenge, that it was much too long
Hmm.
for all of us, not just you guys, but for us as well,
Yeah,
trying to get enough content and to keep everyone energized around it
yeah,
and all of that. So that's why we've sort of come to the conclusion that we need to make some shifts.
yeah.
So
And so, and I suppose if we look at what has been working in the network, the challenges have worked really well, especially the shorter ones. I definitely think turn back the clock, the longer one was not one of those ones, but those shorter
yeah,
ones, like the monofast ones and the detoxing type ones,
yeah,
it works really well. So, and I think most of our network are really still really quite focused and interested in weight and our diet and getting more balance in our lives.
yeah,
I think, those of us, like I said before, who have been engaging and turning up regularly, we're really good at supporting each other. and lifting each other up. And we've got a real sense of belonging here in this community. So yeah, what stands out for us is how much momentum we can create when we do something together. And those sort of 1 to 2 weeks or even 30-day challenges, that's when the magic really happens, because that's something people feel they can commit to and come together for those sort of shorter spurts. Yeah.
Very much so.
Do you want to talk to this one, Karen?
Yeah, I suppose what we've been feeling is with everyone, that everyone's in a state of overwhelm. We've been trying to do a session, well, we were until a month or so ago, trying to do a session a week, trying to provide you with, well, first off, we were trying to provide you with workshops every week, and we realized that was just too much. And then we did every fortnight, and it felt that even that was too much. So I don't know about you guys, but this is how we're feeling as well, that because we don't just do food and frequencies, and I know you guys don't just do food and frequencies as well. So, we just felt we were on Zoom all the time, and there was just too much information and too much. And so that, although, I personally love learning, and I'm sure you guys do too, which is why you're here, it can feel incredibly overwhelming when we're bringing in so much. And we were sort of basically guilty of overcommitting in a way for everyone. And we just ended up feeling, well, what's the point? And people aren't able to turn up. So, we felt
sometimes it felt like that, and then other times it felt it was just it was a lot to juggle, bringing in new. I personally suffer from the whole I have promised this thing, and so therefore if I'm not delivering this thing exactly as I said it is, I'm failing. So I tend to carry that kind of burden, and there's a lot of work in the backgrounds as well to make things happen with especially with guest workshops and stuff. And you guys might have noticed that lately, the last few weeks, we've dropped off a bit, and we are dropping the ball, and we're really aware of it, And so I'll have this feeling of I'm failing again. and Karen, I don't know, how do you feel about it? I mean,
because I get busy with everything, and it just has become, it just feels that providing lots of information isn't what people want anymore. That's what I feel.
And actually, one of the goals for us that we set very early on was that we wanted to try to help minimize the noise and cut through all that information and help people get to the truth. So when we do receive feedback and we feel it ourselves that we're a bit burnt out, or there's too much going on, or we're just not focused in enough on any one thing, we're wondering if you guys are still feeling that way as well.
Yeah. I can't see chats, so I don't know if anyone's chatted.
So healing happens in cycles, not in chaos. So we want to reduce any chaos. And I think, to truly heal, we need space to apply and reflect and integrate. We've already got quite a lot of information there, some of which most of our members haven't gone through and assimilated as it is. And that's why we've been reflecting on how to make this community even more effective and easier for us all to stay on track without any of this sort of burnout and overwhelm feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're thinking about a new rhythm, and that human design thing that Christine did last week, or the other week, was really illuminating for Karen and I as well, to understand more around our manifesting generator profiles. It explains why we put our foot on the gas and then we take it off. We put our foot on the gas, we take it off, and that's what we've been noticing in our own energy and what we've been bringing to food and frequencies. Is because we're not generators, so we're not always on, and we're not always doing. We're often in idea land. I want to try this now, and now I want to try this, and so I'm not sure if this whole having to, you know, certainly I'm speaking for myself here, but I think I'm speaking for you too, Karen, is that whole feeling of, oh God, we've got to turn up this week and what are we doing? And it feels like a burden to us. It's not, it doesn't suit our personality profile particularly well. And, you know, even in my other business, I've discovered that now. I I should never have a membership. Really, for me, I shouldn't have a membership because it's very exhausting turning up every week at the same time and that sort of thing. Um, I'm better in fits and spurts on projects. That's why I was a project manager in my past life in IT, you know, because I know I can see something from the beginning to the end and I get that satisfaction of completion and then I get a break and then I can do something new again, another project. So that suits me well. And so we were thinking it might suit this network. It would certainly suit Karen and I, and we'd love to know what you guys would think. That we have 4 30-day challenges each year where we do come in and we focus for that consolidated month. And we do, and we'll get to in a minute the kind of challenges we're thinking of doing. But they will be around the things that we seem to be interested in, which is the diet and the weight dropping and the cleansing and the detoxes and that sort of thing. Because that's what we do well. And I think that's what everyone is, you know, largely focused on. But then, and so we have one every season, essentially, and we make it quite relevant to that season and put a lot of thought into it. But for members, we get, you know, it's got a very definitive start and end date, and it's not going to go on forever. You know, so that means we'll have quieter periods in the network, and then we'll have full-on periods in the network.
Yeah, so it's so we're going to go deeper into that in a minute. And so I'd love to have, if anyone's in the chat, because I can't see on this thing chat. There was a message that came up.
Oh yeah.
So Angela said
that's a toilet. You can't go in there.
Toby,
are you able to put the information into the portal and on Facebook? Yes.
Yeah, that's what we're working on. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a large number of the guest workshops up there, but a lot of Karen still needs to go in there. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's going. Yeah.
And then if there's more focus on the building that resource library back up, then that means also you can take it in at your own time. You can search for things when you need them, because trying to find them in Facebook groups diabolical. I know.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's interesting. So so we are planning on having my information that I've created that seems to go in 2 different groups, and so we're going to be putting that all out of Facebook, so it's not so messy. Yeah, and busy. I think it's the busyness, isn't it, really, of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we're kicking the first is the drop weight challenge. So you might have seen that I've had a drop weight challenge going for the last 2-3 weeks, and it's going really, really well. And so I've decided to extend that, and this is for my drop weight drops. But we've decided to offer it to members as a challenge for free. And so normally these challenges are going to be $99. I've got them on special at the moment, but they're going to be $99 for outside, not non-members, but for members, they'll always be for free. So this one starts on the 17th. So a week on Monday it starts, I think. Golly, isn't the year going fast?
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Yeah, so there's a few members who are already on it. And so if you want to purchase the drops, you're more than welcome, and they're still on special. We're going to try and keep them on special for as long as possible. And actually, what I can offer members is we do the drop weight drops in 30 mils. But what I can do for members is offer you the 50 ml bottles for the same price. You just have to let me know when you order that you're a member to remind me, because I think that would be a gift that we can give to you, so that we can offer specials for you guys. So as members.
Mm, that's fantastic.
I
Thanks.
just thought of that. That was an off the cuff thing.
In typical Manny Gen style.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the one we thought we'd kick off with, and it's just in time for summer, which I love. I'm certainly ready to get back on track. And with the future ones, we were thinking, another parasite cleanse, coming into winter or in the middle of winter, we might want to focus on immunity. There's liver detoxes, colon detoxes, a whole bunch of detoxes we can do. And then obviously, probably twice a year at least, we'd have that, drop weight type 30-day challenge. So, we'll bring the fasting in and all the good things that we do. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So does that sound like something you would like, or is there something that we're not saying about now that you would like as well? Or because we're also, I don't know whether I put the new slide in or not, Debs, about the I don't think I've finished doing that. About still having a group chat each month. Did we put that in?
Oh, I
Do you
don't
remember?
know. So let's have a look. No. But so let's talk to this. So what we're talking about, definitely still delivering for all of our existing members, is so you'll get access to all the 30-day challenges 4 times a year, and continued access to all the past workshops. And what we'd really like to do is encourage more of you guys to lead optional, guest workshops and whatever your, particular topics are that you're really interested in at that time. Some of you love geeking out and researching and learning new things, in which case, it's a great opportunity you learn so much better when you teach it to others as well. So, to offer it as a workshop in the Food and Frequencies network would be fantastic. And we'd love to encourage more of that. And they can be ad hoc, they can be just whenever people feel like it. And we give it a few weeks notice, perhaps, to give people a heads up, and then we try and get, a lot of people attend. So still continue with the workshops, will still dribble through. It's just that we won't be, we must deliver 2 a month, and then we must have a circle a month, and we must have a Karen one a month, and all that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So Sarah just did a message. I can't.
Julia likes the 4 challenges. I like the completion of 30 days altogether. Yeah, I like that too. We get that, that's when it gets buzzy. When we do those challenges, it's really buzzy. We're all really a lot more connected. We're all giving a lot more feedback. We're all more engaged. And it's sustainable, for 30 days. And after that, we're feeling good and we can take a break. But it's trying to sustain for longer than that when things start to sort of taper off.
Yeah. And I love the idea, Sarah, of you and Julia doing a magical duo of frequencies and mediumship. So just to share with you,
Yes.
Julia and Sarah have been we've been trialing using Julia's wonderful services as a medium in the fast track group. We did one session, and then also with the drop weight group. And then we've also had Sarah doing a group frequencies. And I don't know if Sarah wants to talk into that, but that was amazing. You could feel it for a few days afterwards as Sarah was working through the frequencies, and people noticed a difference. So doing the frequencies, as in the Genius frequencies, as a group, so everyone did the 15 seconds voice recording all together, and it was really quite magical. So we can incorporate things like that into the 30-day challenges. I think it would be cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that would be magic. And Gillian's just said her internet's cutting in and out. Oh, damage to all the cell towers where she is in the last month's storm. Okay. But she likes what she's heard so far. And short challenges work best for her. So that's cool.
Thanks, Jen.
So yeah, we will still have we were thinking we'll still have a monthly connection circle call, but
Yeah.
there's no obligation to turn up, you know. But if you want to, we can, and we have a good old chin wag,
Cup
um,
of tea.
and a cup of tea. But I mean, obviously, when there's a, it's so funny. Sandra just crawled on the floor to not walk behind me. Obviously, on challenge months, we'd be meeting more regularly anyway. So, you know, but every other month, it'd be once a month.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, and like I said, participation is really optional. So you don't have to turn up to them, but we will turn up to them nonetheless. And then, you know, with each 30-day challenge, it's an opportunity for us to bring in new members. They might want to just pay for the one challenge, and we'll be charging about 99 for it. We want to keep it under the $100 mark. But we also want to make it so that for you guys, you feel like you're getting a good deal too, you know.
Mm.
So I think that's we want it to be affordable for people. We want people to say yes, and that money is not really going to be an objection for them, you know, or a hindrance. And so when those people experience, you know, the community and the shift in those challenges, they'll have an option to join as a member if they want to, and pay an ongoing monthly, you know, so pay it off and then just take part in all of our challenges, just like you guys will.
Yeah.
So it might be a sort of a smallish recruitment opportunity, but generally it's an opportunity for new people to sample what we do.
Yeah.
And bring new blood in, I suppose, you know, new energy into the group with each challenge. It'll be interesting. Yeah. And and what did you, so in terms of workshops for you, Karen, there won't be, there won't be the regular ones that Karen does anymore, but she will still carry on with the clinics. And
Yes.
and just, do you want to have a chat to that, Karen, around them being pop-up versus scheduled again? And let's just get a feel for what people think of that as well.
Yeah. So because what I've found is, because I've had this sort of loose arrangement, what happens is I tend to get busy no matter what. And so we're going to have a scheduled time. And I thought about, what day did I say, Deb? I think it was Thursday. No, it was Monday, because
Monday,
many of
yeah.
them had calls on the day challenge on Monday at 7,
And maybe still
and
Wednesday in the afternoon.
Tuesday at 4:30. So there's
Oh.
options, so you could join or the other or both. And they'll be similar each week. Basically, I'm thinking of doing the.
There she is. You're back, but you're muted. You are really getting quite choppy there.
Yeah. Hang on. I can't find me. I can only see the.
Don't worry, we can see you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
That's all right, as long as you can hear me. So
Yeah.
where did I get to?
The 2 days a week.
Yeah, so 2 days, 2 calls,
Yeah.
as in Zoom calls around the challenges. And then on a Monday, pop-up clinic will be from, say, 4 to 6 for 2 hours. So it's a drop-in clinic. So you still drop in, but it's every Monday between 4 and 6, because that way we have everything all in one day, and it'll be much easier to remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me and everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just going to ask you to repeat that, Karen, because I've already forgotten it, except for it's on a Monday.
4 to 6.
4 till 6.
Yeah. And then did you say you would do another day or no? Just keep it to one?
I'm going to keep it to 1. Yeah.
One. Okay, cool. Yeah.
And if I can't do it, I might ask the lovely Sarah or even Julia to do it. And if we get really busy, then we might have breakout rooms within the thing. And I might ask Julia to jump on, and she's free, to give her mediumship wisdom. And also Sarah can offer her wisdom, because we have all have different skills.
Mm.
So, and I think it's so valuable that we've got a team that's got so diverse talents. And so, yeah. And we've got other wonderful members who have huge talents too, like our lovely Belinda, who's our acupuncturist, and oh, there's so many of us actually, and Jane, who's a therapist, and you know, everyone has different skills, and so it'd be great to be able to utilize them if they wanted to be utilized.
Yes. Yeah, and we were even talking about, that can grow.
Yeah.
But then there's Belinda as well, and there's others in the network that might want to contribute. And we can have breakout rooms for different consultations.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Really good.
Yeah.
Angela's asking, so Monday replacing the Thursday. So Monday's just replacing the pop-up clinic. So it will become a drop-in clinic, which is what it used to be. Be dropping in on Monday. Yeah. And as for the Thursday thing, well, that kind of drops off entirely. For the monthly connection circle call, we might try to change the day or see if there's a different day or evening that suits, because I know that Thursday's been problematic for quite a few people.
Yeah.
And we could play around with different days even. Yeah.
Well, we could even do it after if we're doing a 30-day challenge, we could do it after that, or we could have it on the same time as the 30-day challenge, say Monday night. And Monday night seems to be quite a good one for many, but not all, because I know you guys, you have your own calls on Mondays, so
And that's a cool question, Angela. What about in-person connections over the weekend? I mean, I love that idea, and I would still love to see Food and Frequencies members connecting in their different regions.
Yeah.
It just sort of takes some initiative or instigation from a member, somewhere to sort of instigate that. But we could find, and then maybe that would be useful to post in the Facebook group. That kind of, it could be Belinda or Sarah, down in Kapiti could, initiate a gathering, a catch up down that way. And we've got a lot of us up north as well. Good idea.
Yeah, I think it'd be great because, Deb and I are still intending on doing road trips. Just this year's been a bit frantic. So, but next year we'll definitely be doing a road trip or two to do talks and stuff to get more interest going.
Could I throw a scenario in there? I did put it in the messages, but
got lost.
Must have got lost. I'm just wondering about, and sorry to totally flip it upside down, but what about if there was no monthly membership fee and instead people paid for the challenges and or the workshops that they wanted to attend? So that
people can do that, Sarah, but what we're saying to members who are currently members is they're going to get the discount, they're going to get discounts and things on my products. And they're also getting the pop-up clinic and also,
they're still getting quite a bit more than outside of the challenges.
I was more thinking about if it's paying for what you want.
Well, people can do that. So what we're saying is that people can do that if they want to, or they can carry on being members. That's what we did say. So,
Yeah. So what we were thinking is we'll send out an email tomorrow that will give you an option to opt in or opt out of Food and Frequencies as we're suggesting it is moving forward. And if that suits you better and you'd just like to do a few challenges a year for $99, then you absolutely can. But the members, the existing members, will retain the drop-in clinics and the access to all the previous workshops and those collection calls once a month as well. Yeah.
Okay. No, thank you. Sorry, must have missed that bit.
No, that's all right. So, who's up for doing the weight drop challenge starting on the 17th? Yes, please, me free. Nice one, Julia.
I can't see.
I can't see either. Oh, I don't know. Jennifer, were you up for it? Yes, yeah, and we don't know what Jane wants because she's driving.
Yeah. That's all good. Have we finished?
Yeah, what do you guys think? What's your, I mean, you obviously don't have to answer now. We'll give you time to think about it. And like I said, we'll endeavour to get an email out tomorrow, just laying out all of this. We'll have the recording and laying all of this out again for you. And yeah, you can make that decision. You know, this is an opportunity for some members to drop out if they want to drop out. And that's totally cool. And those of us that are in can and want to stay in. You know, especially depending if you're an early bird, you know, and you started on that early bird rate, that's a pretty good deal for all
it's a
the
very good deal.
challenges and having access to everything else moving forward. Some of you are on the current standard rate, and anyone new coming in will still be on that current standard rate, and we'd like to think that's still valuable, you know, because we will still be building up that repository. Like this is going to give us more time now to take everything that we've done to date and is lost in that Facebook group out and into the resource library where it's easier to find.
Yeah,
that would be great. So there will be more utilizing of the online resource library and keep the Facebook group for the engagement stuff. You know, let's meet up this weekend, or we're having our monthly call this next week, and that kind of thing. And any general sharing that we want to do, because that's where the community is. And that's the easiest place for us to meet in the community, to be honest, is Facebook.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
It's just easier, unfortunately. But if we can take all the IP, you know, all the content off of that and put it, not take it off, I mean, we can still leave it there, but we'll put it into the resource library as well. And we still
there is a lot, there's a lot of stuff that I've done that isn't in Facebook that we can put in the resource library as well. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I managed to stay on.
You did. Fantastic. But
so Jennifer said, how do I access the resource library? She doesn't know how to get there.
Okay. You should be. I'll check into it for you, Jennifer. But I've sent one of our last emails, some of our regular emails that's it has a button at the bottom. Check one of the last one or two. There's a button at the bottom that links you to the resource library, and you should have an account. But I can check yours for you specifically if you like, and make sure that you are in there. I changed the screen on my phone, guys, look. As a motivator to get myself in shape. I'm on day 2 of fasting. I'll be finishing it tonight with a meal.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a great suggestion. Thank you, Karen. I'm going to endeavour to fast 2 days a week from now on and do low inflammatory in between. And I've really been upping my exercise again, which is good.
As long as you're not getting yourself stressed. That's all.
No, that's right. Just making it enjoyable exercise. No?
Yeah, fun. Having fun with fun people. And
Julia's been doing that. Tell us about your secret, Julia.
So I keep going out dancing and pretending I'm 18.
Yeah.
Good girl. That's so cool.
And obviously menopause and cortisol have been like a problem for me, and I've not been able to budge my weight. Like I lost lots on the program, then I plateaued for ages, months. And I'm pretty much like, I'd say 99% of the time I'm just carnivore. Like I don't, and sometimes I, have a whiskey or eat an apple or have an onion. But so I've been going out dancing, and so whereas dancing for that many hours and coming home at 4 a.m. in the morning should make me hold on to all my weight because that should put me into survival, I've been losing weight, and I, as a medium,
releasing.
I still want to be your biggest loser. So It's like, I say to my kids, I'm like, guess what? Your mum's still a loser. Yeah, so I've been going out dancing for hours and hours and hours. I don't drink when I go out or anything like that. Or take any other substances. So I just go out and dance, and my weight's been dropping, and it's because I'm so lit up. Like, it's just my absolute utter passion that lights my absolute little heart and soul on fire.
That is
Yeah.
wonderful.
And I smile all night, and it's that has made the difference, is
That's
me
so
putting
cool.
myself back on my absolute passionate happy place.
It
I
is
don't even
that
care if
is so
nobody
cool.
else is dancing. I really don't care.
It's such a fantastic lesson for us all to take. Yep. Do
Yeah.
what brings us joy and be in our bliss. Be in our
Yeah.
bliss as much as possible.
Yeah,
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 absolutely.
absolutely.
Going out tomorrow night and go dancing.
Wow.
And I was
girl.
amping, Karen, today. So I'm sitting. Oh, what did I do? I went to a business meeting, women's business meeting, and then I was coming back from that to come to do my first client. She said she was running a few minutes late, and I got a message which was, stop at the Steiner School and go in and hug my friend who runs the playgroup.
Mhm.
And I'm like, really? Like, I could just drive past. And they're like, no, go and see her, go and just run and hug her, leave her. So I raced in, and my energy was the same level as what it was when I'm out dancing. I was so lit up, and I raced in there, and she took the hug, and she was like, she said, stop to hug me. She's telling everybody. So I lit her up, and then bolted home to do nails, and then I'm listening to some great tunes, and I'm literally saying to my client, I literally need to get out of my chair and start dancing. Like, I'm so lit up that it's the same feeling. And I'm like,
Oh,
if I can work on that, being there all the time. So today really made that an obvious thing, and I was that lit up in my day, even though my feet weren't moving. That's like
that's
a
buzzing.
goal.
That's
That's
still
a
buzzing.
goal.
And it's, yeah. Fantastic.
That,
Yeah.
yeah. How to keep
That's
myself
the energy
buzzing.
you want. That's it.
Yeah. Might just be some certain songs or something. I'll find something that can trigger it to keep me up there.
Yeah,
I love it.
magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
So whatever lights you up, ladies, like if it's reading a book or driving in your convertible, Sarah, or whatever.
Yeah.
So what lights you up?
Mm. Yeah, driving in the camper van.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get back on our boat. We went for our first swim in the sea, or my first swim, and Xander's first swim in the sea for the season yesterday, and it was fabulous. And we were all floating around, swimming around, going, "We want to be back on the boat and jumping in the sea whenever we like." That lights us up.
Yeah,
Soon, we'll be back soon.
yeah, it won't be long.
Yeah.
It'll be cool. Right, lovely ladies. I think we can love you and leave you. So, anyone got anything to say before we go?
Yeah, Jane posted a question saying, what's happening to the fast track group?
Oh, the fast track group, to be decided. It's still going to go. So we're still going to go, and we're still going to do the next level carnivore stuff. We've still got to do that. So we're going to be doing it for the rest of the year anyway. So
I like the simplification that's coming.
Yes, me too. I do think it's going to work for everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm starting to get into a bit of a state of overwhelm with, but everybody seems to be Monday. I don't know what it is. There's another group I belong to, which I absolutely love, and it's all about finding your inner peace. And they've moved it from a Sunday to a Monday. And it's like, oh no, there's another thing I've got, another commitment which I've moved so I could get to a session that you guys have on Mondays.
Yeah.
That's
And I thought, oh no, not another one. But yeah, and then something else came up today and they said, oh, Monday. It was like, no.
oh no.
But that's okay. So I think this is good. Get the challenges, get the community going, you know, having all the resources available so we can sit and work through those at our own time.
Yeah.
And then have the sessions, and then maybe some pop-up calls if there's some new studies or release of information, update of information, or something that you think's useful.
Yeah. I mean, I'll always do. Come on, Keisha. Sorry, my dead dog's whinging.
7 to 8:30 is perfect, Sarah. The other nights she needs. So.
Yeah, I'm also starting to see clients Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So when I finish there, I'm sorry, I can't be fucked getting on a Zoom.
Yeah.
I spend all day at the moment on a computer. It might change when that stops, but
Yeah.
I'm just having an aversion to screens.
And
Zoom.
yes, me too.
But there's something about Mondays. You're quite right, Angela. There's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, Mondays are ghastly days, as in moving from one thing to the next and not getting my rests in.
It's sort of like it's the beginning, you know. At the end of the week, it's like I've had enough. Yeah.
Exactly.
You'd be proud of me. I'm cooking nachos for other people, and I'm not going to have any.
Oh, good girl.
Good for you.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
just
done, you.
That's a really good idea, Jennifer. Thank you. So Jennifer's just suggested an idea for weeks between the challenges, of which there will be a few weeks between, there'll be 2 months between challenges. And when there's no call on, we could be sending an email a week and just reminding you guys of some of the resources that we have in there and encouraging you guys to log in, catch up. So that's a great idea. Really.
That is a good
Mm.
idea. Yeah. Because we can add, we can make no. Yeah.
Quite catch that because you kind of popped in and out. Yes. Yes, constant
As you can see,
reminder
my dead
what we
dog
all
is
need, isn't
really
it?
low.
Unfortunately. And that's good because it's going to free up time for us to load more resources in, like I said. And so when we do load good ones in, and we say that's a pearler, everyone's going to have to go check that one out. We can remind you, yeah. So new content and reminders for old content. Yeah. Good. Okay. Well, thanks everyone. Unless anyone else has anything else they want to say, we will sign off. And like we said, pop this in the email, and you can make your decisions. You can stay and receive, or you can opt out if you like as well. And there's no hard feelings because you can always jump in for the challenges whenever you like.
Just a quick question. Will you send a link through for us to sign up for the next challenge? Or do we just email you?
Oh, yeah, good point. For the 17th.
Yeah, or do we have a code that we can put, the coupon code that we can put into the existing page that will identify who we are?
Yeah, we might add a code.
That's a great idea. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'll develop a code. Yeah.
Because we're going to use the same page, aren't we, Karen?
Okay.
There's the date on it. And is that right? And everyone will get the same.
You what?
Have you got a landing page?
Say that again.
Have you got a landing page for the 30 days?
I've got my website.
She's gone.
It's gone.
We'll let you know.
Okay, cool.
I think we might end up building a landing page for it if we haven't already got one. I think we're going through Karen's shop, but we could. I'm not sure. Let me chat to Karen and we'll let you know.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. All right, ladies. Sorry,
All right.
Karen, lost you there and you're muted again. Bye. Everyone muted themselves. Bye.
Bye.